Live from Times Square.
Welcome back to GMA, everybody. And we have a great audience here with us this morning. Thank you guys for coming in. And we have truly one of our favorite guests. She's the hilarious and talented actress now starring in Beatrice at Dinner. Please welcome Salma Hayek.
Welcome back. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Thanks for coming. Hey, my man.
Hey.
What's up, beauty? Oh, how are you?
I'm good.
We messed that up. We gotta do it one more time.
Yes.
There we go.
So you're a regular now.
It's a strange finger, Michael. I don't know what to
I have the crooked finger.
Yes. Throws me off.
Well, welcome, Selma. And you have a great sense of style, by the way. I love what you're wearing.
Yes.
I say that because we actually have our first topic is about what you wear. A columnist named Brian Moylan said that 3 years ago he made the decision to wear the exact same thing to the office every day. So he just buys multiple versions of the exact same outfit. And experts say not only does it simplify things.
Is that the outfit?
Yeah.
In the summer, that's his summer outfit. Yes, he wears that every day. Everyone knows what to expect. George, you're not going to go with that look for the summer?
Neither is she.
Well, beyond the outfit itself, what do you think of the strategy? He says it takes the stress out of everything, and people know what to expect from you. Would you wear the same thing every day?
How boring. Yeah. No, I would not wear this. I kind of wear the same thing every day at home, like if nobody sees me. I do like to wear my pajamas.
What? That's funny that you say that. We actually, I think we have on Instagram. Do we have a picture of you that you wear pajamas?
Yes.
As
No, because I was so excited because now it's hip to go out that way.
Oh, look how cute.
You know,
Those are
Gucci
nice
actually
pajamas.
made it like fashionable. But I think that the way we put ourselves together sometimes in the morning gives you energy.
Yep.
And it makes your creativity, pop, and you get to be, different people. Like I'm every woman, depending to how you feel, And then what if you have a date and you want to seduce somebody, You gotta work it a little.
No,
Hey, George, I just have a question for you. Is that what you think about before you get dressed every
I was
day?
going to say I want to wear the same thing every day, but now I've been
Because you're a
shamed out of it.
guy. Because you're a guy. My husband did that for some time. He had different suits, to go to work. And he's like in fashion. Yeah. And he said, no, it's easy. But I changed that.
Yes, you did.
You know what's interesting, though? People only wear 25% of what's in their closet.
I believe
That's
it.
what
Sure,
they
that's
say.
true.
So if you just focus on that 25%, you can make it great.
But then what if you reduce your 100% to 25%, but then you're only gonna wear 25% of your 25%?
Yeah, no.
Now you have no options.
Then you're in the uniform.
It would make me feel like I'm back in school. Oh, God, I couldn't wait to get out of that one.
But but the thing is, in your new movie, you simplify the way you're dressed. You simplify the way you dress in this movie. You play a masseuse. You don't wear any makeup in this movie.
No.
So how was that for you? Just kind of let it all go.
It was great. It was great. There was a sense of freedom that I was not expected to look good. I was not, even myself was not expected to look good. And I got to play a beautiful woman that was so beautiful inside. And in the movie, she sucks you in. You're really interested in her, and you find the beauty. And that is so important today.
Yeah.
So I really loved not having to worry about the hair and the makeup, and really just focusing on the part, and I could sleep a little later. It was good for the budget of the film.
The great John Lithgow, also in the movie. I just heard him interviewed. He raved about working with you. He said he loved this movie. Did you have that same feeling?
Oh yes, I love this movie. It's probably my favorite movie I've ever made. Wow. Movie with Frida. I am in awe, and I've seen it many times, and every time I find new things in it. It's brilliant.
Well, let's show everybody here a little bit of it. Let's take a look.
For a moment, I thought you were a different man. The man that bought the land in Tlatlekutli. For a minute, I freaked out, really, because I have to say, if you had been that man, I would have thought that fate brought us together.
For what?
I don't know. Revenge, maybe?
I understand, Salma, that this role was written specifically for you.
Yes. It was such a shock. Because, you know, when you start out, you dream that somebody's going to be inspired by your talent. and some brilliant director and brilliant writer is going to write something for you. And I mean, it never happened. I have directors, you know, like Robert Rodriguez, I worked a lot, but I don't know if it was my talent, you know. Looking at the wardrobe he wanted me to wear on that one. And then, you know, I grew up and snapped out of that one. And at 49, it makes me want to cry.
Yeah, that's that's fantastic.
One of my favorite directors, my favorite director and writer, showed up with this gift.
And you had a big birthday. You had the big 5-0
yes.
on
That's
set
hard to believe.
filming this movie. But they had a big surprise for you, which is really nice. So what did they do as a surprise for your birthday?
I was really whining that I had to work on my 50th birthday. I mean, I was grateful that I'm still working at 50, because that's a miracle in my profession. But I was like, really? I mean, there's my huge party. I'm gonna be late for that. And I arrived with 2 friends that came from Mexico. I said, come with me to work because it's my birthday. And then I showed up and they had mariachi for me. Oh. It was so nice. And then Miguel, the director, told me, you know, one of the producers was terrified because when we proposed the mariachi, she said, is that politically correct? She's gonna think that we're being racist. She was so nervous. So we put a joke on her and I called her up in my trailer and I said, listen, thank you for the gesture, but mariachi? Really? What's for lunch, tacos? I said, that's a little bit racist. And she was terrified. I said, no, I'm just kidding.
Well, the great thing is you have a great sense of humor. Happy belated birthday. And this is not work, I hope, but happy belated birthday to you.
Thank you.
We're so happy that you came here to talk to us about your movie. Beatrice at Dinner. It hits theaters on Friday. Go check out the very talented Salma Hayek, everybody.